A second bus carrying migrants arrived today in Manhattan from Texas. It continues the fight between Governor Greg Abbott and Democratic cities over immigration policy. CBS 2's Astrid Martinez spoke with advocates on how this is impacting local services while migrants are caught in the middle.
Refugees, welcome here.
We are here. We are welcoming to the new immigrant from Texas.
New York immigrants greeting a busload of asylum seekers, including men, women, and children.
I'm from Haiti, and I'm welcoming these people to New York City because that's also hurting me the way Texas treat my own Haitian people.
The Port Authority bus terminal in New York City has become the center of an immigration confrontation. Texas Governor Greg Abbott, a Republican, moving asylum seekers from overwhelmed border towns and busing them here and other Democratic cities. 14 migrants arrived on Sunday, 40 on Friday.
We're finding that some of the families are on the bus that wanted to go to other locations, and they were not allowed to do so. They were forced on the bus.
Mayor Eric Adams blasting Abbott's busing effort.
This is horrific when you think about what the governor is doing, the governor of Texas, after a month of traveling across the border, placing on the bus with no direction.
Mayor Adams greeted the migrants this morning in a show of support. He's calling on the federal government to help pay for resources and services the city will need. The city's Department of Homeless Shelter has been struggling to meet demand.
Fortunately, because it's New York, they're getting as much services as they can at the time, but it's really hard because there's so much need for them, housing and then food.
Immigration advocates say there needs to be coordination between states and agencies or havoc will ensue. In June, CBS 2 reported on a newly arrived migrant family separated at a shelter. The workers lost the family's grandmother for nearly 2 weeks. She was later found at a Harlem hospital.
When that family was processed, they didn't handle it obviously correctly. And hopefully they're going to be more careful this time.
Now these migrants that are newly arrived will also need help from the city to navigate the court system. Since they are here processed by Custom and Border Protection Services, they're considered legal asylum seekers and they will need their work permits. In Midtown Manhattan, Astrid Martinez, CBS 2 News.